Hello, wealth hackers. Well, it's time for a weekly wealth insight, and this one is all about community. You know, what's so interesting is that I rewatched a video just this week, and you can literally click on the link below if you want to, as to the Think and Grow Rich. Now, Think and Grow Rich was written by a guy called Napoleon Hill. It was paid for by a guy called Andrew Carnegie, and Andrew Carnegie was the wealthiest man in the world. He built all the steel mills in America. He was funded by JP Morgan. And long story short, Napoleon Hill was given this task over 25 years to go and interview the 50 wealthiest people in the world, everyone from JP Morgan to Henry Ford to Albert Einstein, etc., etc. And he wrote a book, and there effectively are 12 principles in there that when you look at the top 50 people, what were the 12 principles that they are using to be successful? And I highly, highly recommend the book. And by the way, if you join the Wealth Hackers, you'll get access to the ebook and the audio version so you can listen to it. But anyway, the 9th principle of this book is a mastermind. And what it basically means is it's a collective whole of people coming together, and just how magic pops. And it's so interesting. So again, watch the video to see what I'm talking about. And then John Demartini, who I highly respect, also did this research where if you try to do something on your own, you've got less than a 50% chance of succeeding. If you do it with a husband, a partner, a friend, you've got about a 60% chance of succeeding. But if you do it in a like-minded community, you've got a higher than 70% chance of succeeding. And these are not like hearsay things. These are facts that are being proved over and over again every single year, every single decade. What's so exciting now with where the world's going is you've got digital communities. And you know, our Wealth Hacker community, our Wealth University community, we literally have built using the latest technology. So the latest people out there, from Frank Kern to Tony Robbins to Alex Hormozi, are all using the technology we are using. And it's all about interactive learning, because that's where you're going to get far more value. You're going to be able to add value to others. They're going to be able to add value to you. So use the principles, whether it's Think and Grow Rich from 1937, which is nearly 100 years old, or John Demartini that's been teaching this for 30 or 40 years. Use the principles. Come and join the community. The Wealth University is free. The Wealth Hacker has an insane promotion now for the month of August that we're promoting. And come and be part of the community. Because if you truly want things in life, you need to get into communities with like-minded people. Do you know, if you're in a group of like-minded people, I've already statistically proven to you that you'll be successful. But you intuitively already know that because you've experienced it in your life. And again, if you look at the laws of nature, a bird flying in a flock can fly 70% further than a bird flying on its own. Why do the animals go across the plains together? Why do the fish swim in shoals? It's a law of nature. And if you want to be successful, if you want to be wealthy, if you want to be an investor, the most important thing is to get in a like-minded community. So what is the Wealth Hackers all about? Well, it's the Netflix for wealth. You know, it's all about the conversations of wealth. It's about learning, whether you're a ranked beginner or highly sophisticated. If you want to go to the Wealth University, there's a huge amount of free resources, but most importantly, there's community and engagement. Come and be part of it. Anyway, that's my weekly wealth insight. Click on the links below to join us. It's literally free. And if you enjoy this, I'd love to know your opinions on community. I'd love to know on how I can improve and add more value to you from a community perspective. So put it in the comments. If you like these videos, tell me about it. I appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, share it with your friends. You know, our purpose is to help everyone invest like the top 1%. I cannot do it on my own. And if we're going to create the world we want, each and every one of us needs to take responsibility for that. So be part of the change you seek. And that's my weekly wealth insight. I'll see you next week. Cheers.